When reviewing the Griffins' last couple of games, I couldn't help but think of the great voice of Jim McKay back in the late 1970s when introducing ABC's Wide World of Sports with this famous phrase.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Well, the thrill of victory last Saturday against San Antonio as the Griffins came back from 2-0 down, scoring twice in the final 2 minutes and winning 8 seconds into overtime. But the agony of defeat 2 nights ago here against the Rockford Ice Hogs. Grand Rapids had a 2-0 lead, only to watch the Hogs come back and tie it and then win it with .6 seconds remaining in the overtime period. So what will we have in store tonight as the Griffins wrap up a 7-game homestand taking on the Texas Stars? Hi, everybody. Bob Kaiser for our game day preview presented by Michigan First Credit Union. I'm inside the North End Sound Room where Drew Nicodeme and Brandon Nelson work in collaboration with Eric Nocky to put on the great show that you'll see yet again here tonight during this Griffins game. And before we look ahead to tonight's game, let's look back on these last two and lean on Joe Hicketts for his assessment of what happened these last couple of Griffins games.
Yeah, it was crazy. Obviously, to come back against San Antonio was really exciting. And then go back to Wednesday against Rockford, losing, maybe not so much a heartbreaker, but losing a tough one. But that's the way it goes. We talked about it. Hockey gods maybe, evening things out. Maybe we didn't deserve to win against San Antonio, and we ended up getting 2 points. And then against Rockford, maybe we deserved to win, and we end up with 1 point. But we've been playing good hockey as of late. Bounces are going to even themselves out, and we're just looking forward to playing well tonight again. Well,
needless to say, every point is highly valuable, especially right now as the Griffins try and fend off the other 7 teams in the Central Division standings. With 22 games left, they remain in first place, but both Iowa and Chicago won yesterday to get within 2 and 4 points, respectively, of Grand Rapids for the top spot. Only 15 points separate first from 8th. It is easily the tightest of the 4 divisions in the American Hockey League. Every team is very much alive in the playoff hunt, which will make for some great hockey down the stretch.
No, I think there's a lot of parity in our division and from game to game. So, it does make for nerve-wracking stretch run here. But again, it makes for fun hockey, and you got to be prepared. And you got to be dialed in every game. So it's going to be a very interesting finish to the season for sure.
So the Griffins take on a Texas team tonight that's been struggling of late, just 5-11 in their last 16 games. However, just 3 points out of a playoff spot. Stars have struggled scoring even strength goals. In fact, in their last 16 games, only 28 goals total, just 19 of those while playing 5-on-5. But their power play remains deadly at 23 plus % efficiency. That's third best in the American Hockey League. Patrick Rebar will get the starting goal for Grand Rapids tonight. His 2.31 goals against average is now number 1 in the AHL. In fact, he's a 2.05 now in his last 10 starts. Harri Sateri, in case you missed it, recalled by the Red Wings earlier today to fill in for Jimmy Howard, who is ill, as Sateri will serve as the backup tonight for Jonathan Bernier as the Wings take on the Minnesota Wild. Griffins still have that veteran issue. They're 2 over the limit in that category, so they're rotating it around tonight. Martin Firk and Matt Ford will sit this one out. Griffins will hit the road after the game tonight for the first time in a while. We'll be in Chicago tomorrow night, broadcast time on Wood Radio at 7:35 for the pregame show. All right, enjoy yourselves tonight. Griffins and the Texas Stars. Our game day preview has been brought to you by Michigan First Credit Union.